We're joined by Shauna Lekuehu, Destiny King, and Coach Laura Beeman. Coach, if you'd make an opening statement, and we'll throw it to questions. And please, when you have a question, raise your hand. We'll bring you a microphone and identify yourself. Coach?
I tell you, when I ended the game with Darren Park, the Cal State Fullerton head coach, I said, I hate playing you guys. And I mean that with all the compliment in the world. That is a very, very good, well-balanced team. And we knew it was going to be a tough match for us. I feel like the monkey's off our back a little bit. You know, you have that number one seed attached to you. The first game is the most difficult. Don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I definitely feel like the monkey's off our back, and absolute compliments to Cal State Fullerton and what they've done this season. They're a tremendous basketball team.
Questions? Up front.
Brian McInnes of the Star Advertiser. Coach, I think you kind of talked about expecting a lot of zone going in. Did you think they would hit you with that pretty much the whole way?
We did. Most teams play us zone. We figured we'd get a little bit of pressure to try to turn us over a little bit, get us out of our rhythm, but we definitely anticipated that 2-3 zone where they really shaded ball side, took away our post presence. They did a great job. Our young ladies were just able to get the ball inside when we needed to, and particularly in the first half, find available shooters and windows. And we had a very good three-point shooting first half, and that really helped us.
Shauna and Destiny, can you guys talk about answering their run? It was like 18-2 between the two halves, and once they went up, how you guys responded?
It was to keep our composure. It was to lock back on defense. We're a defensive team. We take pride in our defense. And if our defense wasn't as locked in as it was, then our offense we weren't going to execute our offense. So once we started to lock down on defense, then it changed the whole game.
Shauna Lay, you want to address that too?
I guess I just have to piggyback on what Destiny said. A lot of our energy, our intensity comes off of defense, and it translates into our offense. And so, I mean, that's basically where I had to come with. Like Destiny said, we had to really lock back in.
Abby Mistraco, Fox Sports West. Coach, I know that when you came in and took this program over, you had a speech and you said it's not okay to be okay. You guys are in the finals now. How do you keep that mantra going forward and not get, I guess, complacent tomorrow? Or are there any nerves or jitters or thoughts of complacency?
I think probably more today than there will be tomorrow because of the matchup against Fullerton and getting the monkey off the back. The easiest way I can explain that it's not okay to be okay is once you've tasted success, you don't go backwards. This team is not about ready to go backwards. This program will not be okay again. There's too many girls that understand what winning feels like. Winning is fun. Winning is contagious. And as far as how do we not get complacent, you just don't go back to when you get to level 5, 6, or 7, you don't go back to a level 1 or 2. That's just not what you do. It's not in my fiber, and thank goodness it's not in these guys because we would have rolled over today. So just this group of young ladies is extraordinary. The way they like each other on and off the court, the way they play for one another, the way they play for the state of Hawaii is amazing. But there's no way they're going backwards.
Shauna, can you just talk about taking the next step in the program, kind of like what Coach was talking about, seeing as you've been here forever?
Taking the next step. I mean, honestly, where the program's headed right now, they just got to keep it rolling. You know, the next girls coming in got to buy in. We got to stay locked in, and that comes top down. You know, from our seniors and juniors to our sophomores and freshmen. You know, you lead by example, and so I'm glad that our upper team has been doing that really well. And come our freshmen, sophomore, when they, you know, get up to upperclassmen status, I mean, they'll hold it the status just as much, you know. Like Coach said, you don't go backwards.
Lindsay Thier with Fox Sports. How do you guys prepare for tomorrow at this point? Do you stay here? Do you watch the next game, or do you go back and rest?
Oh, we watching the next game. Yeah.
We'll
It's
stay.
a must.
Yeah.
It's a
We'll stay and
must.
watch the next game, and then we'll
It's a
watch a lot of
must.
film. But it's exactly. It's about us at this point. It's about Hawaii basketball.
I guess just what's it been like all week? You guys were traveling Monday to sit around. Kind of, did you come to the other games? Have you been at the hotel? What have you been up to?
We've been practicing kind of a lot. You know, we kind of kept the same schedule, just try to get acclimated to time difference and whatnot. We came and watched a couple of the other games just to kind of get a feel like where the other teams were and how are they performing in the tournament, because it's not how good you are in the season, it's really, like Coach said, it's how good you are in the tournament. We supported our men's team, and I think we just kind of try to keep things the same, you know, nothing different.
We are doing study hall.
I mean,
Lots of study hall.
Yeah, place of classes, but yeah.
No one else? I think we're done. Ladies, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank
Good
you.
luck
Thank
tomorrow.
you.